Have you ever noticed at night, your brain doesn't just think, it replays a conversation from years ago, something you should have said, something you wish you hadn't. The room is quiet, but inside your mind someone is still talking, and you can't make it stop. This isn't random. Your brain isn't bored, and you're not overly sensitive. What you're experiencing is called a mental loop, a conversation your mind believes never truly ended. Tonight, we're going to explore why your brain replays conversations at night, why they feel so real, and why they only appear when you're finally alone. The human brain is obsessed with closure. It's a fundamental part of our wiring, a mechanism that helps us organize our world into neat, understandable packages. When something ends without a clear resolution, your mind refuses to file it away. Instead, it keeps the file open, right on your mental desktop. This isn't a malicious act designed to torture you with past mistakes. It's a protective instinct. Your brain believes that by replaying the moment, by examining it from every possible angle, it might somehow find a new perspective, a different outcome, a way to fix what feels broken. It's like a detective rewatching a surveillance tape, searching for the one clue that was missed. The mind is convinced that within that repeated scene lies the key to resolving the tension, and so it plays on, a silent film in a dark room. This process, known as the Zeigarnik effect, suggests that we remember unfinished or interrupted tasks better than completed ones. The conversation you're replaying is, in your brain's view, an unfinished task. When your brain replays a conversation, it doesn't treat it like a memory. It's not a dusty photograph you pull from an album. It treats it as if it's happening right now, in real time. This is a crucial distinction. The regions of your brain responsible for emotion and sensory experience light up just as they did during the original event. Your body reacts. Your heart rate might quicken. Your palms could feel clammy. A familiar tightness may form in your chest. The feelings of regret, embarrassment, or anger resurface with startling intensity. This is because your brain, particularly the more primitive, emotional parts like the amygdala, doesn't fully understand the linear concept of time. For your nervous system, the past can feel just as immediate and threatening as the present. It's not just recalling a feeling, it's re-experiencing it, which is why these mental loops can feel so draining and so incredibly real. The echo of the past isn't just a sound, it's a full-body sensation. During the day, you're armed with distractions and defenses. Your conscious, logical mind, the prefrontal cortex, is fully engaged. You're navigating tasks, responding to emails, and interacting with the world. This constant stream of external stimuli keeps those deeper, more troublesome thoughts at bay. Logic acts as your shield, rationalizing and dismissing the whispers of old conversations. But at night, everything changes. As you wind down, those defenses become tired. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormone that keeps you alert, naturally drop. This shift allows the more emotional, memory-focused parts of your brain to take center stage. The walls between your conscious and subconscious mind become thinner. That's why thoughts you can successfully ignore all day suddenly feel overwhelming in the quiet of the night. The silence isn't empty. It's a space that your unresolved emotions rush in to fill. The night doesn't create these thoughts, it simply unveils them. Replaying conversations gives your brain a false, yet powerful, sense of control. In a world where so much is unpredictable, the mind craves certainty. By rerunning a past scenario, it creates a contained environment where it can play the director. It can experiment with different lines, imagine different reactions, and script a better ending. The brain believes that if it replays the scene enough times, it can master it, learn from it, and perhaps even retroactively change its emotional impact. It's a simulation, a mental training ground for a battle that has already been fought. But this is the paradox of the mental loop. The past doesn't change. The words were said, or they were not. The moment is gone. The illusion of control is just that, an illusion. The real power isn't in trying to alter what happened, but in changing your relationship with it. True control comes from accepting the past as it is and redirecting your energy toward the present. It is a quiet irony that the people who replay conversations the most are often the most thoughtful, empathetic, and conscientious among us. If you find yourself caught in these loops, it's not a sign of a flaw. It's often a sign of your depth. You care deeply about your impact on others. You reflect on your actions. You take responsibility, sometimes for things that aren't even your fault. Your mind is a finely tuned instrument, sensitive to the nuances of social interaction. And at night, when the world is asleep, your mind continues to do the work. It carries the emotional weight that no one else sees, sorting through the days and the years, interactions, trying to ensure everything is right. This rumination is the quiet burden of a caring soul, the private labor of a mind that strives to be good. It is the shadow side of a beautiful quality. Your brain isn't trying to hurt you. It's not your enemy. When it traps you in a loop, it's trying to protect you, using outdated methods that are no longer effective. It's like an old security system, blaring an alarm for a threat that has long since passed. These mental loops are a signal. They are a sign of an unresolved emotional need, a story that your mind feels is incomplete, a feeling that was never fully processed or heard. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that something inside you is asking for attention. It's a call for closure, for self-compassion, for a new way of relating to your own history. Recognizing this is the first step toward breaking the cycle. So, if your brain replays conversations at night, it doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're stuck in the past. It simply means your mind, in its own way, never felt fully heard in that moment. It's trying to get your attention, asking you to listen to what was left unsaid or unfelt. And sometimes, understanding the loop, understanding the why behind the replay is enough. Acknowledging the need for closure, without judgment, can be the very thing that allows the mind to finally let it rest. Thank you for watching.